Bristol in the southwest has always been a science hub. Currently, we are world leaders in everything from aerospace technology to conservation, but it's always been that way. It's like science is hardwired into our DNA. You know, we set sail on the SS Great Britain to explore worlds, an amazing scientific discovery. We built Concorde. We built the Clifton Suspension Bridge. Science is just part of our heritage, and I think it probably always will be, because we do have this incredible talent around us.
Bristol is renowned as being a centre of excellence for scientific research, so I was attracted to come to Bristol to study zoology, and look where it's taken me. You know, I travel the world now because of my scientific background, and often when you open the paper and there's new groundbreaking scientific research, often the scientist has come from Bristol, whether it's Bristol University or the University of the West of England. There is a real buzz about science in this city.
What I think makes Bristol a national science hub is the excellence of research that takes place at the university and some of the satellite organisations around it, like the big industries that are associated with the university, like HP, for example.
So Bristol is a really creative city. It's got a real young, vibrant student community, and there's lots of people doing different things, lots of different industries. So we've got creative industries, we've got a very big arts and cultural movement, you've got, you know, Banksy, and, you know, there's lots of things going on, as well as the research. So I think there's a real connected community that likes to come together and do creative, inspiring things and, you know, get involved.
So I came to Bristol 10 years ago to study zoology because, among many things, Bristol is a world leader in the animal sciences. But the reason I stayed is that it's a fantastically creative city, and there's this fantastic synergy between science and the arts, and it's a really forward-thinking, vibrant place to be.
I think there's an awful lot of good science is done in a very artistic way, because you have to use intuition. Science isn't just dry facts, you know, science is about asking the right questions, which is a very human thing. Finding the answers is not so hard once you ask the right question, and that's a kind of art. And similarly, in the music that I've been creating, I'm not saying that I construct it on mathematical principles at all. It's very intuitive. But I think the fact that I'm a scientist makes me able to bring other things to it. It's part of being a whole human being.
When I moved to Bristol, I found myself as part of this huge community that I never even knew existed. And it feels so nice to be surrounded by so many people that want to achieve the same things that I do. They really taught me and helped me along my way, along my career. And now when I feel like when I graduate, I'll have so much support around me. That's been really, really supportive.
Why am I supporting the March for Science? Because I think science is the only way we're going to solve some of the most fundamental problems and challenges that face the human race right now.
I think science really gives us the answer to everything, and we shouldn't be scared of science. Science is where we can tell the truth, and if you don't believe it's the truth, then you pick through the research and you get other scientists to pick through it and believe it at the end of the day. Scientific research is peer reviewed, it's scrutinised by other scientists and of course the media, and I don't think we should ever be scared of scientific research.
I think we've come to realise as scientists that we can no longer sit back and watch society fall apart because certain people have agendas and loud voices. It's clearly threatening not only our profession but actually society at large, and that's why scientists need to be seen, we need to be understood, and we need to have a voice.
Specifically, I'm marching for science because I believe that everyone should have a vote in science, everyone should have a voice, no matter what background or gender you come from. And I believe that science is this big inclusive family that we can all get involved with.
So I think I've been quite frustrated in this climate of people saying we don't need experts, people not trusting scientists, and really important policymakers making decisions that don't take the scientific evidence into account. And so when this march came along, it really felt like something I could get behind. It felt like something the whole scientific community could get behind. And because it's non-partisan and it's celebratory and it's really saying let's support science, let's fund science, it's received an amazing response, and so many people that normally wouldn't become active are getting involved.
I think it gets very worrying when strong opinion is influencing policy and making really big decisions, silly decisions, which our experts disagree with. So I think I'm marching because I believe in evidence-based policy and I believe in the scientific process.
We're constantly hearing that the public have had enough of experts, but you know what? We need more experts. And certainly the next time I'm on a plane, I'd rather an expert was flying it than someone who has a strong opinion.
I'm marching for science because I do feel passionately about climate change and I want to understand how and what I can do to make a difference. But also, I'm not a scientist. I'm completely ignorant of science and I want to know more. And I think if I can get involved, if I can add my voice, if I can learn more, then anyone can. And it's important that we band together. You know, anyone that has an interest, this is the start of my scientific journey. And I would say if it's the start of your scientific journey too, come and march with us and let's learn together.